We live.
Hi, Adeleen. How are you?
I'm good and you.
I'm great. Thanks, and yourself. And happy belated New Year, by the way.
Same to you. Hope it was a great one for you.
Yeah. This year's already going fast. We are in mid-Feb. And so what's been happening with you since the last time we've chatted? I know it's been a while.
Yes, been a while and also been a lot that has happened. Too much actually. um, yeah, so the last time I think we did an introduction of
Mm-hmm.
basically we spoke about one of the businesses which was
Mm-hmm.
our spice and player goods store, which
Mm.
we opened up very recently, and we spoke about that. And then who's sorry and then it was yeah, we did speak about our property business as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that was that, and since then a lot has happened. We've actually ventured out into something more, if I can say, spiritual. um is there disturbance coming from me? I'm so sorry.
No.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, we ventured out in something more spiritual, psychological, counseling type of business, which had actually started out from a personal life experience.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that has taken off positively. We've actually ended up on public platforms, helping thousands and thousands of people. I didn't
Wow.
expect that to happen, but you know what? It's also very self-fulfilling, satisfying. So let me just tell you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
With that one, it's actually me that ended up taking my psychic abilities up a notch. So that's how that played out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so we started off with that. That was a new venture since the last time we spoke, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we've just grown a little bit more. Grown our group of little companies. We've grown that as
Mm-hmm.
well. Yeah. So that's yeah.
Okay. So what have been your high of 2024?
And I am so sure this is was for so many people out there, and it's just a handful of you, a handful of people that have had a good year. But 2024 was actually a bit of a very challenging year. But in the end, I'm going to say, you know what, the high is about it is that we come out with the lessons learned. We come up with the, experience. Um, in all, with all the struggle, uh the highs were like, they were just hmm, they were just funny ways of something bigger, of contributing to something bigger. And of all of that, other businesses came about. But it was a tough year, so I'm not going to say it's, that it was more lows than highs. um, but yeah, we've managed to have a little, we've managed to expand, especially towards the end of last year. Grow a little bit more publicity, grow our, well, now I can say it's a fan base, because I've actually become a personal brand as well. So yeah, I would say that would be the highest. But and you know what, they were, yeah, as I was saying, like, they were, I'm not sure if you asked me about the lows yet, but I'm
No,
so
no, no,
sorry
no, no,
to
no,
make
no,
you
no, 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 no. I was just about to ask you the lows.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of stagnation. I think it was a tough year financially for a lot of people
Mm.
as well. And you know what? We felt that as well. It was in every aspect of business. Every business had a little bit of a dip. We had our fair share of struggles there, financial issues, and obviously operational issues. Um, yeah, but it's just the normal basic business challenges that we had to go through. But the 2024 was a little more tough than financially, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit more tough than every other year that we've experienced. Yeah. So I think growth was also happening at a pace that I couldn't, or I couldn't deal with. It was
Mm-hmm.
just adding on, which is a good thing. I think that's the good thing about it, the high of it. But the lower, sometimes when that happens and you're not prepared for it, it just causes a ripple effect and starts knocking things over. So other than that, it wasn't too much of a bad year.
Okay. Finally, what are your plans for this? What are your plans for this year and beyond?
Right. 2025. There's so much. We ended off 2024 with but we were a little bit unorganized, and we decided that 2025 is going to be a bigger, better year. Obviously, owing to the expansion of us and of the group, the businesses, the new businesses that we have taken on as well. So we decided, to just go head on into it this year. So we've been much more planned. We've been much more organized. We're actually starting on, we're growing and we're starting on some new ventures. I think 2 of them, I'm going to mention 4 today, but 2 of them were already pre-existing. I think I spoke about this one on the last interview, which is Property SA. So initially I started with a very, very small group of properties, and, we would do rentals. And from that, we've gotten, so much of support. And I think through our marketing and through the members that are on our social media that follow us, that's on our little WhatsApp groups, for all these little benefits, our marketing techniques are working. But because of that, even the property part of the business has grown. So we've actually grown now into a much larger portfolio of properties, and also of assisting homeowners. Our service is more of like, do it yourself. We'll assist you. But I think for every homeowner, it's always the issue of finances, and you're going to save every cent that you can. So that's our model behind it. So we are not the rental agent or rental agency options where we will charge your arm and leg. We'll just literally assist you, and our fees are much, way less. In it, but everything is done obviously in the proper required the required legislations and all of that, and we do work with agents, but our rates, as I said, obviously the rates and all of that is much different. So it's a little take it down a notch a little bit of how agencies would do it, but we more just assisting basically the homeowners to do it themselves. So that's what that. So that with Property SA, we've actually just expanded that a little bit more. And our new companies, okay, so we're starting up in the next few months an IT company, and this is actually a collaboration. So this is the SA group of companies, right? This is a collaboration with us. And it's actually, yes, a full-on IT company, IT services. We do servers, generators, telephone lines, your office solutions, whatever IT issues that you have. That's where we going to put our hands in there. So that's a new venture for us this year. Obviously, that comes on with I think we have 25 to 30 years experience in that, combined experience in terms of management and technical experience there. So I'm excited for that. It's something new for me. Always calling the IT person whenever we need something. So now I'm going to actually be more hands-on with that. But that's something new, something very exciting. I'm very excited about this. That will be our second new venture for this year. Then we've got which this started last year. As I said, it started with obviously a personal experience that, as I can say, breaks down a human being. So it was actually a personal experience, that turned out to be something beneficial to many other human beings in this world. Literally, and I'm going to say, because we've got a client base that's not only in South Africa, but we've also got a client base in the UK and the USA.
Wow.
So that's how fast it has grown. As I said, this
Hmm.
was because of yeah, me tapping into my psychic abilities. So what I do there is
Mhm.
I do like crossing overs. For some of you, for those that don't know, it is like I speak to the dead. Okay, so in terms of that, we actually
Mhm.
help people get closure from death or loss. Okay, that's speaking to their loved ones from
Wow.
the other side. Yeah. So and then obviously if I need, I mean, we, in addition to that, it's also like we do spiritual help. So we do spiritual guidance in terms of there's, it's not, for example, it's like if somebody passes on and you go into grief and loss, right? I'm just taking that as an example. There's much more to that psychologically as well. And obviously, with the psychic abilities, we're able to assist spiritually. So it's a combination of everything. We're very realistic. We're not out of this world. So I use a combination of psychology, as you can see up there as
Mhm.
well. I've got a psychology background,
Wow.
um, education there. So it's, yeah, I call it the psycho spiritual guidance, because we use a combination of everything. It's very individualized. Each individual goes through their own journey, and we literally tap into to the actual challenges that you're experiencing. So, and we're very affordable. Okay, so that is one of the, I think that's why we have grown to such an extent
Hmm.
and so quickly, and a lot of people relate to it, because we don't fabricate stories. We give it like it is, and we share experiences. So that's actually grown, and I'm glad that has grown, because we literally were able to assist thousands and thousands of people over such a short space of time. And it's always good to know that you get feedback, and people always are coming back and saying, you've helped me so much, or I was able to do this or do that. And it's gratifying, actually.
Hmm.
So we are taking that business up a notch, where we are going more social. Going to be doing more social events as well, one-on-one interviews, or meet and greets. That's our plan with the with regards to that. That's actually called I am Eddie R, and that's actually my handle across all social media networks. So we've just ran with that, because people just find association with it. And the thing is, everything's discussed. Everything that we do discuss, or everything that we do teach, is
Mhm.
very, very real, very relevant. So it's many, many viewers that can relate to that. So that's where we are with the I am Eddie R. And then lastly, the last one I would like to mention, which is also
Mhm.
new, it's
Mhm.
all actually, every business led to something else. Okay, and this was also one of them. This is called the Addy Online e-commerce store. Okay, it's
Oh.
actually Addy Online, yeah, .co.za. So that's launching in the next month or so, or even less than a month. We're actually busy with that. And it's, this also comes from all the businesses tied together. It's each business that people are looking for something. So we decided to go with having all our products on one platform, and there you go, log on, purchase what you need, do what you need. And yeah, so that's also people are anticipating and waiting for. But it has literally, even from our spice and prayer store, it has, we've got religious products, spiritual products. You will find your IT related products, whatever it is that you need, something like a mini, I'm not sure if I can mention names, but I'm sure there's, some famous e-commerce websites out there. It'll be something like that, an all-in-one solution at one place for, yeah, all our products.
Okay. All I gotta say is thanks so much for your time, and yeah, I look forward to doing future chats with you. It sounds really exciting what you're doing.
Yes, I'm also excited about that. I think we will be doing a special individualized chats. We'd really love to do that so that we can talk a little more about each business and what we're doing and the total offering of it.
All right. Thanks. Take care.
Okay. Thanks so much, Siddharth.
Welcome.
All right.